Welcome to ZenLight 8. What if everything you've ever believed about reality is just an illusion? Science has uncovered a mind-blowing truth. Every thought, every emotion, every particle in the universe is secretly connected, beyond time, beyond space. It's called quantum entanglement, and it's not just some lab experiment. It's the key to unlocking a hidden energy inside you. Stick around, because what you're about to discover could flip your entire world upside down and hand you the power to shape your destiny. Let's dive in. The hidden connection that ties everything together. 1. The interconnectedness of everything. Science has proven that everything in the universe is linked through a hidden energy field, transcending the limits of time and space, quantum entanglement. What if I told you that everything you've ever known about separation is a lie? That the boundaries you see, between you and me, between the stars and the ground beneath your feet, between your thoughts and the world around you, are nothing more than an illusion? Science has stumbled upon something extraordinary, something that's been hiding in plain sight all along. Everything in the universe is connected in a way that defies logic, time, and distance. This isn't some mystical fantasy, it's a proven phenomenon called quantum entanglement, and it's about to change the way you see reality forever. Let's start with the basics. Imagine you're holding two coins. You flip one in your living room, and someone else flips the other on the other side of the planet. Now picture this. No matter how far apart they are, the result of one coin flip instantly determines the result of the other. Heads here, tails there every single time without fail. No wires, no signals, no delay. It sounds impossible, right? But this is exactly what quantum entanglement does. Scientists have observed this with subatomic particles, tiny building blocks of the universe, and the results are mind-blowing. When two particles become entangled, they form an invisible bond. Change one, and the other responds instantly, even if they're light years apart. This isn't magic, it's physics, and it's been proven in labs around the world. Back in 1935, Albert Einstein, along with Boris Podolsky and Nathan Rosen, wrestled with this idea in what's now called the EPR paradox. They couldn't believe something so bizarre could be real. Einstein famously called it spooky action at a distance. He argued that if two particles could influence each other instantly, it would break the rules of reality as we know it. But here's the kicker. Decades later, in 1982, physicist Alain Aspect put it to the test. He set up an experiment with entangled particles and watched as altering one particle state caused its partner to shift at the exact same moment, no matter the distance between them. No signal traveled, no time passed. It just happened. The scientific community was stunned, and Einstein's skepticism was overturned. Quantum entanglement was real, and it revealed a hidden connection woven into the fabric of the universe. But why should you care about particles smaller than a speck of dust? Because this isn't just about science experiments. It's about you. If everything in the universe is made of these same fundamental particles, your body, your brain, the air you breathe, the chair you're sitting on, then doesn't it stand to reason that you're part of this interconnected web too? That's where things get really interesting. This hidden energy field doesn't just link particles. It suggests that everything, your thoughts, your emotions, even your destiny, might be tied together in ways you've never imagined. What if the separation you feel every day is just a trick of the mind? What if there's a deeper truth waiting to be uncovered? Let's take it a step further. Think about the last time you felt a sudden, unexplainable connection with someone. A friend, a stranger, even a place. Maybe you thought of someone right before they called you, or felt a chill down your spine when something big was about to happen. We've all had those moments, right? Science is starting to hint that these aren't just coincidences. They could be glimpses of this invisible field at work. Quantum entanglement shows us that particles don't care about distance or time. They're linked in a way that's instantaneous and unbreakable. So why couldn't that same principle apply to the energy you put out into the world? Your thoughts aren't just floating around in your head. They're vibrations, waves of energy rippling through this vast, interconnected tapestry. This is where the transcript's dice analogy comes to life. Picture those two dice again, rolling in perfect harmony despite being thousands of miles apart. Now replace the dice with your mind and the universe. What if your intentions, your emotions, your deepest beliefs are rolling out into this energy field, influencing things far beyond what you can see. It's not a stretch to say that your consciousness might be entangled with the world around you. After all, if particles can do it, why not the energy that makes you, you? Science tells us that energy never disappears. It transforms, it moves, it connects. So where do your thoughts go when you send them out into the universe? The answer might be everywhere. Let's zoom out for a second. The universe is a symphony of energy. Planets spinning, stars burning, galaxies colliding. All built from the same subatomic stuff. Quantum entanglement reveals that beneath this chaos, there's a hidden order, a thread tying it all together. It's like an unseen internet, a network of information and energy that flows beyond the limits of space and time. And here's the wild part. You're not just a bystander in this cosmic dance. You're a participant. Your mind, your heart, your very being are plugged into this system. The HeartMath Institute, for instance, has shown that the human heart generates an electromagnetic field that stretches several feet beyond your body, interacting with the environment around you. That's not a metaphor, it's measurable science. Your emotions, your intentions, they don't just stay inside you. They reach out, they resonate, they connect. Now, let's bring it back to quantum entanglement. When two particles are entangled, they share a kind of unity. They're not separate anymore, they're one system, reacting as a whole. If that's true on the smallest scale, what's stopping it from being true on a larger one? Imagine your thoughts as particles of energy, entangled with the universe itself. When you focus on something with intensity, say a dream, a fear, a hope, that energy doesn't just sit there. It vibrates, it travels, it links up with other energies in this invisible field. Suddenly, that gut feeling you get, that lucky break you stumble into, that moment of perfect timing, it's not random. It's the universe responding to the signals you're sending out. This idea flips everything upside down. We've been taught to see the world as a collection of disconnected pieces. You're here, I'm there, the past is gone, the future's out of reach. But quantum entanglement says, no, there's no such thing as true separation. Time and space, they're just illusions we've built to make sense of things. The reality is, everything is happening now in one giant interconnected web. Your mind isn't locked inside your skull. It's part of this web, influencing and being influenced by everything else. That's not just a cool theory, it's a game changer. It means you're not powerless. It means you're not alone. It means there's a hidden energy field out there, and you're already plugged into it. So what does this all add up to? It's simple but profound. If everything is connected, then you have the power to shape what happens next. Quantum entanglement isn't just a quirk of physics. It's a clue to how reality works. Your thoughts, your emotions, your energy, they're not isolated. They're part of this massive, invisible network, reaching out and pulling things back to you. The question is, what are you putting out there? Because if science is right, the universe is listening. It's reacting. It's entangled with you right now in this very moment. Think about that for a second. The next time you feel small, insignificant, or cut off from the world, remember this: you're not separate. You're woven into the very fabric of existence, tied to every star, every atom, every possibility. Quantum entanglement proves it. There's a hidden energy field linking it all together, and you're a vital part of it. This isn't just about particles in a lab. It's about your life, your potential, your reality. The universe isn't some distant thing out there. It's right here, flowing through you, waiting for you to tap into its power. Are you ready to see where this connection can take you? Because once you do, there's no turning back. The power within, how consciousness and quantum entanglement shape your reality. 2. The influence of consciousness beyond the brain into the universe. What if I told you that your mind isn't just a quiet little machine humming away inside your skull? That everything you think, feel, and intend isn't locked away in some private vault, but is actually reaching out, rippling through the universe, and changing the world around you? For too long, we've been taught that consciousness is this isolated thing, trapped in our heads, cut off from everything else. But science is starting to peel back the curtain, and what it's revealing is nothing short of revolutionary. Your consciousness doesn't just exist in your brain. It interacts with the universe itself. Your thoughts, your emotions, your deepest intentions, They're not just fleeting sparks. They're forces of energy, capable of influencing reality in ways you've probably never dared to imagine. Let's break this down. You've probably heard that your brain is like a supercomputer, firing off electrical signals to keep you thinking, moving, and feeling. That's true, but it's only part of the story. Scientists have known for years that your brain generates electromagnetic waves, tiny pulses of energy that ripple out from your neurons. But here's where it gets wild. Those waves don't just stop at your scalp. They extend beyond you, interacting with the world outside. And it's not just your brain doing this, your heart's in on it too. The HeartMath Institute, a research group studying the connection between mind and body, found something astonishing. Your heart produces an electromagnetic field that stretches several feet beyond your skin. This isn't some woo-woo idea, it's measurable with tools like magnetometers. That field shifts with your emotions. Feel calm and grateful? Steady and strong. Feel angry or stressed? It gets chaotic. And here's the kicker. This field doesn't just sit there. It influences the environment around you. Think about that for a second. You're walking around, radiating energy like a human Wi-Fi signal, and that energy isn't neutral. It's shaped by what's going on inside you. Ever notice how some people just feel different when they enter a room? How a friend's bad mood can drag you down, or someone's excitement can lift you up? That's not just psychology, it's physics. Your consciousness, through these electromagnetic vibrations, is reaching out, touching the world, and leaving a mark. But it doesn't stop there. If your thoughts and emotions are forms of energy, and science says they are, then where do they go? Energy doesn't vanish. It moves, transforms, connects, and that's where the universe comes in. Picture this, your mind as a transmitter, constantly sending signals into a vast, invisible field. Now imagine that field isn't just empty space. It's alive, buzzing with energy, linking everything together. This isn't a sci-fi movie. It's what quantum physics is starting to hint at. Your consciousness isn't some standalone island. It's a thread in a cosmic web, interacting with the very fabric of reality. Experiments like the double-slit experiment back this up. In that famous study, scientists fired photons, tiny particles of light, through two slits and watched how they behaved. When no one observed them, they acted like waves, spreading out in patterns. But when someone watched, they collapsed into particles, as if the act of observation forced them to choose. What does that mean? It means consciousness, your awareness, can influence matter itself. It's not just passive. It's active. It's powerful. Now, let's take it personal. Have you ever had a day where everything seemed to go wrong, and it all started with a single negative thought? You wake up grumpy, spill your coffee, miss a call, and suddenly it's a domino effect of chaos. Or maybe you've had the opposite, waking up with a burst of positivity, and then opportunities just seem to fall into your lap. That's not random luck. That's your consciousness at work, sending out vibrations that ripple into the world. The HeartMath studies show that when you're in a state of coherence, where your heart and mind are aligned in positive emotions like gratitude or love, your electromagnetic field strengthens, and it affects not just you, but the people and spaces around you. Your thoughts and feelings aren't trapped inside. They're out there, shaping what comes next. This is where it gets real. If your consciousness can influence reality, then you're not just a bystander in life, you're a creator. Every intention you set, every emotion you feel, every thought you dwell on, it's like tossing a pebble into a pond. The ripples spread, and they don't just stop at the edge of your skin. They keep going, interacting with this unseen energy field that ties the universe together. So what are you putting out there? Because if science is right, the universe is listening and it's responding. 3. Quantum entanglement and reality, from particles to your mind. Now let's dive deeper into the engine behind all this. Quantum entanglement. If the idea that your consciousness can shape reality sounds crazy, wait until you hear what science has proven about the tiniest pieces of the universe. Quantum entanglement is like the ultimate plot twist. It shows us that particles, those subatomic building blocks of everything, can connect instantly no matter how far apart they are. And if that's true for particles, what's stopping it from being true for your thoughts, your energy, your very essence? Buckle up, because this is where the line between physics and possibility starts to blur. Let's paint a picture. Imagine two particles born together in a lab. They're entangled, linked in a way that's almost like a cosmic handshake. Now separate them. Put one in New York, the other in Tokyo. Change the state of the New York particle, say spin it left, and the Tokyo particle spins right. Instantly. No delay, no signal, no nothing. It's as if there's still one entity, sharing a secret connection that laughs in the face of distance. This isn't a theory, it's fact. In 1982, physicist Alain Aspect proved it with his groundbreaking experiment. He showed that entangled particles react to each other faster than light could travel between them, defying everything we thought we knew about time and space. Einstein hated it, he called it spooky. But the evidence was undeniable. There's an invisible thread tying these particles together, a hidden energy field that doesn't play by the rules we're used to. So what does this have to do with you? Everything. If the universe is made of these particles, and it is, then you are too. Your body, your brain, your thoughts, they're all built from the same stuff. And if those particles can stay connected across vast distances, why couldn't your consciousness do the same? This isn't just a fun what if. Some of the brightest minds in science are starting to explore it. Take Roger Penrose, a Nobel Prize-winning physicist, and Stuart Hameroff, an anesthesiologist. They've proposed that consciousness might be tied to quantum processes in the brain's microtubules, tiny structures inside your neurons. If they're right, your mind isn't just a meat computer, it's a quantum system, entangled with the universe on a level we're only beginning to understand. Let's bring it home. Ever had a moment where you just knew something was going to happen? A gut feeling that turned out to be spot on? Or maybe you've thought about someone out of the blue, and then they texted you 5 minutes later. We call it intuition, coincidence, luck. But what if it's entanglement? What if your thoughts and energy are sending out signals, linking up with other parts of this quantum field, and pulling responses back to you? The transcript mentions how particles communicate without any visible signal, as if there's a layer of reality beyond space and time. Now imagine your intentions doing the same, traveling through this field, connecting with people, events, possibilities, all without you even realizing it. Here's where it gets practical. If quantum entanglement applies to your consciousness, then your mind isn't just a passive observer, it's a player in the game. Think of it like a radio station. Your thoughts and emotions are the broadcast, and the universe is the receiver. Tune to a frequency of fear or doubt, and you'll attract static, chaos, obstacles, stagnation. But shift to gratitude, clarity, or purpose, and the signal clears up. Synchronicities, opportunities, flow. The double-slit experiment already showed us that observation changes matter. Entanglement takes it further. Your energy might be changing reality itself, linking you to outcomes in ways you can't see but can absolutely feel. Let's zoom out. If everything in the universe is entangled, particles, energy, consciousness, then there's no such thing as true separation. That person you can't stop thinking about, that dream you keep chasing, that random lucky break, they might all be part of this web, responding to the vibrations you're sending out. The transcript talks about how altering one particle instantly shifts its partner. Now picture your intentions as those particles. Focus on abundance, and somewhere out there, abundance shifts toward you. Dwell on lack, and lack finds its way back. It's not magic. It's the universe doing what it's always done, reflecting the energy it's given. So where does this leave you? With power. If your consciousness is entangled with reality, then you're not stuck. You're not a victim of circumstance. You're a co-creator, wired into a system that's bigger than you ever imagined. Your thoughts aren't just noise, they're signals. Your emotions aren't just feelings, they're forces. And your intentions? They're the keys to unlocking a reality that's been waiting for you to step up and claim it. Quantum entanglement isn't just a lab trick. It's a window into how you fit into the grand scheme of things. The question is, what are you going to do with it? 4. The role of the subconscious, your living antenna to reality. What if the most powerful part of you isn't the voice in your head you hear all day, but the silent force running the show behind the scenes? What if your subconscious, the deep, hidden layer of your mind, isn't just a storage bin for memories, but a living, breathing antenna constantly sending and receiving signals that shape the reality you live in. Everything you've ever experienced, every belief you've ever held, every quiet assumption you've never questioned. It's all stored down there, humming away, broadcasting energy into the universe. And here's the wild truth. That energy isn't just sitting idle. It's interacting with the world, pulling in experiences that match its frequency, and building the life you see around you. Welcome to the secret power of your subconscious. It's not just a passenger. It's the driver. Let's paint a picture. Imagine your mind as a radio tower. Your conscious thoughts, the ones you're aware of, are like the DJ picking the songs. But your subconscious? That's the transmitter, the unseen machinery beaming those signals out into the airwaves. And it's not just sending random noise. It's tuned to the deepest beliefs you carry, the ones you might not even know are there. Science backs this up in a fascinating way. Researchers like Dr. Bruce Lipton, a biologist who studies epigenetics, have shown that about 95% of your daily actions, everything from how you react to stress to the choices you make, are controlled by your subconscious. That means most of your life isn't being run by the you think you know. It's being shaped by this quiet, powerful antenna, picking up and sending out frequencies based on what's programmed inside it. Now, here's where it gets mind-blowing. The HeartMath Institute has found that your heart generates an electromagnetic field. Think of it as your personal energy bubble that stretches several feet beyond your body. This field isn't static. It shifts with your emotions, your thoughts, your state of being. And guess what's steering most of that? Your subconscious. When you're calm and focused, that field is coherent, steady, strong. When you're anxious or angry, it's jagged, chaotic, weak. But it doesn't just stop at your skin. It reaches out, interacting with the people, places, and energy around you. Your subconscious isn't just thinking, it's transmitting. It's sending signals into the universe, and those signals aren't neutral. They're coded with your deepest beliefs, the ones buried so deep you might not even realize they're there. Think about this. Have you ever met someone who just radiates confidence, and you can feel it before they even say a word? Or someone who's always negative, and it's like a cloud follows them wherever they go? That's their subconscious at work, broadcasting a frequency that others can sense. And it's not just about vibes, it's about results. If your subconscious believes life is hard, it's sending out that signal day after day, like a looped playlist you didn't even choose. And the universe? It's listening. It's picking up that frequency and delivering a reality that matches struggle, setbacks, roadblocks. But flip that script, program your subconscious with I am enough, or opportunities find me. And suddenly the airwaves change. The antenna starts pulling in a different station. Ease, synchronicity, possibility. This isn't just theory, it's personal. Let's say you grew up hearing things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to fight to get ahead. Those phrases didn't just bounce off you. They sank in, wiring themselves into your subconscious during those early years when your brain was like a sponge. Dr. Lipton explains that in the first 7 years of life, your mind operates mostly in theta waves, a hypnotic, super-receptive state. You weren't just listening to the world back then, you were downloading it. Those beliefs became your operating system, and now, decades later, your subconscious is still running that old software, emitting signals that shape what shows up in your life. Ever wonder why you can work hard for something but still feel like it slips away? That's your antenna, tuned to an old frequency, calling in the same old patterns. But here's the good news. You're not stuck with it. Your subconscious might be an antenna, but it's not fixed. It can be retuned. It's constantly picking up signals from your experiences, your emotions, your focus, and it's sending them back out, shaping what comes next. That means you've got the power to shift the broadcast. Start feeding it new beliefs through repetition, emotion, intention, and it'll start transmitting a new frequency. And when that happens, the universe doesn't just hear you. It responds. 5. Vibrational frequency, the mirror of your reality. Now let's talk about what those signals are doing out there. Your subconscious isn't just chattering away in the background. It's setting the tone for your entire life. Reality isn't some fixed, unchangeable thing dropped on you from above. It's a reflection, a mirror held up to the vibrational frequency you're putting out. Every thought, every feeling, every belief humming in your subconscious. It's like a note in a song, and the universe is playing it back to you. Tune into negativity and you'll get struggle. Tune into possibility and you'll get opportunity. It's not magic, it's energy. And it's all about the frequency you're vibrating at. Let's break it down. Picture yourself on a tough day. You wake up late, stub your toe, miss a deadline, and it feels like the world's against you. What's really happening? It's not just bad luck. It's your vibration. That frustration you felt when the alarm didn't go off? It sent a ripple through your energy field. Your subconscious picked it up, amplified it with old beliefs like, nothing ever goes my way, and broadcasted it out. The universe heard that signal, low, heavy, chaotic, and reflected it back. More chaos, more delays, more toe-stubbing moments. It's a feedback loop. Your reality matches the frequency you're emitting, and your subconscious is the DJ spinning the track. Now flip it. Think of a day when everything clicked. You're in a great mood, you nail a presentation, a stranger holds the door for you, and you find a parking spot right up front. Coincidence? Not quite. That positivity you felt, it wasn't just in your head. It was a vibration, a high, clear frequency flowing from your subconscious, shaped by beliefs like, things work out for me. Your antenna sent that signal out, and the universe echoed it back. Smooth sailing, little winds, a flow you could feel. The HeartMath Institute's research backs this up. When you're in a state of gratitude or joy, your electromagnetic field aligns, and that coherence doesn't just feel good. It attracts more of the same. Here's where it gets real. Your vibrational frequency isn't random. It's rooted in what your subconscious believes to be true. If deep down you think, I don't deserve success, you'll vibrate at a frequency of lack, hesitant, heavy, stuck. Opportunities might come, but you'll miss them, sabotage them, or watch them slip away. Why? Because your reality can't outrun your vibration. But if your subconscious is wired for, I am worthy, you'll radiate confidence, lightness, openness, and the world responds. Doors open, people show up, things fall into place. It's not about luck, it's about alignment. Let's get practical. Ever notice how some people seem to attract drama like moths to a flame? They're always complaining, always in crisis. That's their frequency. Low, turbulent, fueled by a subconscious belief that life is a struggle. The universe doesn't argue, it delivers more struggle to match. Then there are those who glide through life, pulling in opportunities like it's nothing. Their secret? A subconscious tuned to abundance, possibility, trust. Their vibration is high, calm, clear, magnetic, and reality bends to meet it. The difference isn't what's happening to them. It's what's happening within them. So how do you shift your frequency? It starts with your subconscious antenna. You can't just think, I want to be happy and call it a day. Your conscious mind might want one thing, but if your subconscious is still playing, I'm not good enough, that's the signal going out. The fix? Reprogram it. Meditation, visualization, repetition, they're like tools to retune the station. Picture your ideal life, feel it as if it's real, and let that emotion sink in. Neuroscience shows that when you pair intention with emotion, your brain starts rewiring. Your subconscious starts believing the new story. Add in affirmations. I attract what I need. I am enough. And say them with conviction, not just as words. Over time, your antenna adjusts, your frequency lifts, and your reality shifts. But here's the catch. It takes consistency. Your subconscious has been broadcasting old frequencies for years, decades. Even one positive thought won't overwrite that overnight. It's like tuning a rusty old radio. You've got to keep twisting the dial until it locks in. And when it does, that's when the magic happens. You'll notice the signs. A random call with good news, a gut feeling that leads you somewhere perfect, a problem that solves itself. That's your vibration aligning with the universe, pulling in what matches your new signal. So where does this leave you? With a choice. Your reality isn't fixed, it's fluid, a reflection of the frequency you're living at. Your subconscious is the antenna, and you're the one holding the controls. Are you broadcasting doubt, fear, limitation? Or are you tuning into trust, gratitude, possibility. The universe doesn't judge, it just responds. Negative beliefs draw in difficulties. Positive vibrations call in opportunities. The power's been in you all along. You just have to decide what station you want to play. 6. Subconscious programming, breaking free from the invisible chains. What if the life you're living right now isn't really yours? What if it's a script someone else wrote for you, parents, teachers, society, and you've been running it on autopilot ever since? From the moment you were born, your mind was like a blank canvas, soaking up everything around you. But here's the twist. That canvas didn't stay blank for long. It got painted over with beliefs. Some empowering, sure, but plenty more that quietly boxed you in. Money is hard to come by. You have to struggle to succeed. You're not good enough. Sound familiar? These aren't just passing thoughts. They're programs, etched deep into your subconscious, running the show without you even noticing. And if you want to change your reality, you've got to rewrite that code. The good news? You absolutely can. Let's rewind to the beginning. Picture yourself as a kid, wide-eyed, curious, taking in the world like a sponge. Science tells us those first 7 years are critical. According to Dr. Bruce Lipton, a biologist who studied how beliefs shape us, your brain spends most of that time in theta waves, a slow, dreamy frequency that's like a hypnotic trance. It's not just a cute phase, it's a programming window. Everything you heard, saw, or felt got downloaded straight into your subconscious, no filter, no questions asked. Your parents said, "Life is tough?" That became a rule. Your teacher said, "You're not smart enough?" That turned into a belief. Society said, "Dream big, but don't expect too much." That set a limit. By the time you hit 8, your subconscious had a full operating system, complete with bugs you didn't even know were there. Now fast forward to today. You're an adult making choices, chasing goals, or at least trying to. But something's off. You want abundance, but money keeps slipping through your fingers. You want love, but relationships keep falling apart. You want confidence, but self-doubt keeps creeping in. Why? Because your subconscious is still running that old software. Dr. Lipton says 95% of your daily actions, how you think, feel, react, come from those early programs, not your conscious mind. That means the you making decisions right now is mostly a ghost from your past, replaying lines like "money is hard" or "success isn't for me" on a loop. And here's the kicker, you don't even hear it. It's silent, automatic, and it's shaping everything. Let's make it real. Ever set a goal, say to save money, and then watched it unravel? You start strong, but then a random expense pops up, or you treat yourself too much and suddenly you're back to square one. That's not just bad luck. That's your subconscious at work. If it's programmed to believe money doesn't stick around, it'll find a way to prove itself right. You'll overspend, miss opportunities, or just feel uneasy until it's gone. Same goes for anything else. Want a healthy relationship but keep picking partners who let you down? Your subconscious might be whispering, "This is all you deserve." Want a big career move but freeze when it's time to act? That old voice might be saying, "Don't risk it. You'll fail." These aren't just thoughts. They're frequencies vibrating out into the universe, pulling in a reality that matches. But here's where the power comes in. Your subconscious isn't a prison. It's a tool. Sure, it got programmed without your say-so, but you can reprogram it now. Think of it like updating an old computer. Those limiting beliefs are just outdated files, and you've got the admin access to overwrite them. How? It starts with awareness. Notice the patterns. When money's tight, what's the first thing you think? When you're close to a breakthrough, what stops you? Those are your programs talking. Next, you've got to interrupt them. Replace "money is hard" with "money flows to me easily." And don't just say it, feel it. Neuroscience shows that emotion is the glue that sticks new beliefs into your subconscious. Pair that with repetition. Say it daily, visualize it, live it, and you're rewriting the code. This isn't instant. Those old beliefs have been running for years, they've got deep roots. But consistency cracks them open. Meditation helps. When you slow your brain into theta waves again, like you did as a kid, you can slip past the conscious gatekeeper and plant new seeds. Visualize yourself thriving, feel the joy of it, and let your subconscious soak it up. Over time, the antenna retunes. the signal shifts. And when that happens, reality follows. You'll start noticing. Money sticks around a little longer, relationships feel lighter, opportunities pop up where you least expect them. That's not magic. That's you taking the wheel. 7. Supporting science. The proof that consciousness and connection are real. If reprogramming your mind sounds like a stretch, let's ground it in something solid. Science. This isn't just feel-good talk. Some of the most groundbreaking experiments in history back it up. Your consciousness isn't just a bystander in the universe. It's a force that interacts with matter itself. And everything? It's all connected in ways that defy what we thought we knew. From labs to quantum fields, the evidence is piling up, and it's pointing to one thing. You're wired into a reality that's far bigger and far more responsive than you've been told. Let's start with the HeartMath Institute. They've spent years studying how your body and mind sync up with the world. One of their wildest findings? Your heart generates an electromagnetic field. Think of it as your energy signature that stretches several feet beyond you. This isn't some faint whisper. It's powerful enough to measure with sensitive tools. And it's not static. When you're stressed, it's erratic. When you're calm or grateful, it's smooth, coherent, strong. But here's the jaw-dropper. That field doesn't just sit there. It interacts with other fields, other people, other energies. Ever feel someone's mood shift a room before they even speak? That's this at work. Your consciousness, through your heart and mind, is reaching out, influencing what's around you. It's not a theory, it's data. Now let's go quantum. The double-slit experiment is one of the weirdest tricks in physics. Scientists fired photons, tiny bits of light, through 2 slits onto a screen. When they didn't watch, the photons spread out like waves, creating a pattern. But when they observed, the photons acted like particles, hitting in straight lines. What's that mean? Consciousness, your act of paying attention, changes how matter behaves. It's not just looking, it's shaping. Your mind isn't separate from reality. It's part of the equation. This shook science to its core because it means the universe isn't some dead, mechanical thing. It's alive, responsive, tied to you. Then there's quantum entanglement, the ultimate proof of connection. Back in 1935, Einstein, Podolsky, and Rosen cooked up the EPR paradox to argue against it. They said if 2 particles could stay linked across huge distances, reacting instantly to each other, it'd break physics. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance and bet it couldn't be real. Fast forward to 1982. Physicist Alain Aspect put it to the test. He entangled 2 particles, separated them, and tweaked one. The other changed at the exact same moment. No delay, no signal. Faster than light could travel. It was impossible, yet it happened. Entanglement was real. There's an invisible thread tying things together, a field beyond time and space, and it's not just theory, it's fact. So what's this got to do with you? Everything. If particles can be connected like that, and your body's made of particles, why wouldn't your consciousness be part of it? The HeartMath field shows your energy reaches out. The double-slit experiment proves your awareness affects matter. And Aspect's work confirms there's a web linking it all. Your thoughts, your emotions, they're not locked in your head. They're vibrations rippling through this field, interacting with reality. Ever had a hunch that came true? Thought of someone and they called? That's not random, it's connection, backed by science. This flips the script. We've been taught reality is fixed. Stuff happens and we just deal. But the data says otherwise. Your consciousness influences the game. Those old programs in your subconscious? They're sending signals, limiting ones if you let them. Reprogram them and the signal changes. HeartMath's coherence, the double-slits observer effect, Aspect's entanglement, they all point to a universe that's listening. You're not a speck in the void. You're a player in a connected, responsive system. Rewrite your subconscious, shift your energy, and watch reality bend. The proof's there, you just have to use it. 8. How to change your vibration. The tools to rewrite your reality. What if the secret to transforming your life isn't out there in the world? More money, a better job, a new city, but inside you, humming in the energy you radiate every day. Your vibration, the frequency you're sending out, shapes what comes back to you. Negative thoughts, stuck emotions, old beliefs. They're like static, pulling in chaos and struggle. But you're not locked into that station. You can change the signal, retune your energy, and watch your reality shift. How? It's simpler than you think, but it takes intention, practice, and a few powerful tools. Let's break it down. Here's how to raise your vibration and take control of the airwaves. First, you've got to catch the culprits, your thoughts. They're sneaky. Negative ones slip in so fast you barely notice. I'm not good enough. This'll never work. Why does this always happen to me? Sound familiar? Those aren't just words, they're vibrations, low and heavy, broadcasting a signal that calls in more of the same. The fix starts with awareness. Observe your mind like a detective. Next time you feel off, pause. What's running through your head? Pinpoint that thought, I'll fail again, and flip it. Swap it for something lighter. I'm learning, and I'll get there. It's not about lying to yourself. It's about redirecting the energy. Neuroscience backs this. Repetitive thoughts carve pathways in your brain. Catch the negative ones, replace them, and you're literally rewiring your signal. But thoughts are just the surface. To go deeper, you've got to tap into the subconscious, the real powerhouse behind your vibration. That's where meditation and visualization come in. Picture this. When you were a kid, your brain ran on theta waves. Slow, dreamy, open. That's how you soaked up the world, good and bad. As an adult, you can get back there. Sit quietly, breathe deep, let your mind settle. Studies show that in this relaxed state, your brain slips into theta or delta waves, gateways to the subconscious. Now visualize. See yourself living the life you want. Feel the house, the job, the peace. Don't just think it. Feel it. Emotion is the key. Your subconscious doesn't care about dry logic. It drinks in what you feed it with passion. Do this daily, and you're not just daydreaming, you're reprogramming the antenna that shapes your reality. Next, crank up the dial with positive emotions. Gratitude, love, joy, they're not just nice feelings. They're high-frequency fuel. The HeartMath Institute found that when you feel gratitude, your heart's electromagnetic field, a measurable energy bubble around you, gets coherent, strong, magnetic. That's not fluff, it's science. Try it. Close your eyes, think of something you're thankful for, a person, a moment, anything. Let that warmth spread. Feel it in your chest. That's your vibration lifting right there. Or tap into love. Picture someone you care about. Let that softness fill you. These emotions don't just stay inside. They radiate, pulling in experiences that match. The more you live in these states, the higher your frequency climbs, and the universe takes notice. Still got baggage holding you back? That's where techniques like EFT and NLP shine. Emotional Freedom Technique, EFT, or tapping, sounds weird but works. You tap specific points on your body while naming a limiting belief. I'm scared to fail. The combo of touch and words scrambles the old signal, loosening its grip. Studies show EFT lowers stress hormones like cortisol, proof it's not just placebo. Then there's Neuro-Linguistic Programming, NLP, a mind hack toolkit. One trick, reframe a bad memory. Say you flopped a big presentation and it's haunted you since. Replay it in your head, but make it silly. Add circus music, shrink the audience to cartoon size. It sounds nuts, but it rewires the emotion tied to that belief, freeing you up. Both EFT and NLP dissolve the subconscious junk. Fear, doubt, I can't. That drags your vibration down. Clear that static and your signal soars. This isn't a one-and-done deal. Your vibration's been tuned to old patterns for years. Shifting it takes consistency. Watch your thoughts every day. Meditate a few minutes each morning. Lean into gratitude whenever you can. Tap or reframe when the heavy stuff creeps in. It's like tuning a guitar, small tweaks over time until the sound's just right. And when it is, you'll feel it. Things start lining up. Random wins, smoother days, a quiet sense of flow. That's your new frequency at work, calling in a reality that matches. 9. Tests from the universe, proving your new vibration. So you've started the work, shifting thoughts, meditating, feeling the good vibes, and things are clicking. You're buzzing at a higher frequency, and life feels lighter. But then, bam, something hits. A bill you forgot about. A fight with a friend. A door you thought was open slams shut. What's going on? Did you mess up? Not at all. This is the universe stepping in not to sabotage you, but to test you. When you change your vibration, reality doesn't just hand you the prize, it checks your commitment. These challenges? They're pop quizzes asking one thing. Can you hold your new frequency when the heat's on? Pass them and you lock in the upgrade. Think of it like this. You're a radio station switching from static to clear tunes. The universe hears the new signal, great. But before it rewrites the playlist, it cranks up the noise to see if you'll stick to the dial. Say you've been tuning into abundance. Money flows to me easily. You're feeling it, visualizing it, vibrating high. Then, out of nowhere, your car breaks down, big repair bill. Old you would have freaked out. See? Money's always a problem. That's the test. If you slip back to that low, scared frequency, the universe shrugs. Okay, same old station. But if you hold steady, this is temporary. I've got this. You pass. Your vibration proves it's solid, and reality adjusts. This isn't random cruelty. It's calibration. The transcript nails it. The universe needs confirmation before locking in your new reality. Imagine you're leveling up in a game. You don't just skip to the boss, you fight a few minions first. These tests are your minions. Maybe you're vibing on confidence. I'm worthy of success. And then a coworker criticizes you. Old pattern. Shrink, doubt yourself. New vibe, brush it off, stand tall. Past that, and the universe logs it. Got it, they're serious. Or you're aiming for peace. I attract calm. And a family argument flares up. Stay cool instead of snapping, and you're golden. It's not about avoiding challenges. It's about responding from your new frequency. Why does this happen? Energy's sticky. Your old vibration. Fear, lack, stress has momentum, years of habit behind it. When you shift, the universe tosses a curveball to see if you're still tethered to that past signal. It's like a cosmic tug of war. Hold your ground and the old rope snaps. Slip back and it pulls you in. The key? Don't flinch. That car bill isn't a sign you're doomed. It's a chance to prove, I trust abundance. That criticism isn't failure. It's a shot to flex, I know my worth. These aren't setbacks, they're stepping stones, proof your vibration's taking root. Here's how to ace the tests. First, expect them. When you shift, challenges aren't if, they're when. Knowing that keeps you steady. Second, pause before reacting. Old habits want to drag you down. Anger, panic, I knew it wouldn't last. Breathe, check your frequency. Am I still tuned to what I want? Third, lean on your tools. Meditate to reset. Tap out the stress. Feel gratitude anyway. I'm thankful for what's coming. The universe isn't testing you to break you. It's testing you to build you. Pass and the shift locks in smoother flow, bigger wins, a reality that matches your signal. Let's get real. Say you're vibing on relationships heal easily. Things are great, then your partner snaps at you. Old you, spiral, we're doomed. New you, this is a blip, we'll work it out. Hold that and the fight fades, maybe they even apologize. Pass. Or you're at success is mine. Then a project flops. Old vibe, I'm a fraud. New vibe, this teaches me, I'm still rising. Keep that and the next chance lands in your lap. Pass. These tests aren't punishment, they're proof points. The universe is saying, show me you mean it. This is where it clicks. Changing your vibration isn't a free ride. It's a journey. The tools, watching thoughts, meditating, feeling high vibes, clearing blocks get you started. The tests make it stick. Every time you hold steady, your frequency strengthens, and reality bends a little more. Soon, those challenges don't feel like threats. They feel like signs you're close. Pass enough, and the station locks. Abundance, peace, joy yours. The universe isn't against you. It's with you, waiting for you to prove you're ready. So when the test comes, don't duck. Stand tall. You've got the tools. You've got the power. Tune in and let it play. 10. Manifesting reality. The universe hears your heart. not just your head? What if the secret to getting what you want isn't about wishing harder or planning smarter, but about feeling it deep down in your bones like it's already yours? We've all had big dreams. More money, deeper love, a life that lights us up, but too often, they stay stuck as someday thoughts, floating in our heads while reality chugs along unchanged. Why? Because the universe doesn't care about your to-do lists or your logical pleas. It's not tuned to your rational mind. It's listening to your emotions, your certainty, the vibration you're beaming out. Want to manifest a new reality? You've got to feel it as if it's already here. That's the signal that pulls it in. Let's break this down. You say you want abundance, maybe a fat bank account or a dream job. You think about it, plan for it, tell yourself, I'm going to make it happen. Solid start, right? But then you check your balance, see the same old numbers, and a knot forms in your stomach. Doubt creeps in. Maybe it's not for me. That's where the disconnect hits. Your head's saying one thing, I want this, but your heart's broadcasting another. Worry, lack, uncertainty. And the universe? It's not reading your script. It's picking up your signal. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a neuroscientist who studied how thoughts shape reality, nails it. Manifestation isn't about what you want. It's about what you feel. Your emotions are the frequency, and the universe tunes into that. Think about it like this: your mind's a projector, and your emotions are the film. Project, I'll get there someday, with a flicker of anxiety, and the screen shows more waiting, more struggle. But swap that reel, feel the joy, the relief, the certainty of already having it, and the picture changes. Dispenza's research shows that when you pair a clear intention with an elevated emotion, like gratitude or excitement, your brain and body sync up, firing as if it's real now. Your subconscious buys in, your vibration shifts, and the universe gets the memo. Oh, this is happening. Suddenly, opportunities line up, people show up, things click. Not because you forced it, but because you felt it. Let's make it real. Say you want a thriving relationship. You can daydream about it all day. Candlelit dinners, laughing together, the works. But if deep down you're replaying, I'm not lovable, or this never lasts, that's the vibe you're sending. The universe hears the fear, not the fantasy, and delivers more of what matches. Distance, fights, loneliness. Flip it. Close your eyes, picture that love. Feel the warmth, the safety, the connection like it's happening right now. Let that sink in. Your heart rate shifts, your energy lifts, and that's the signal going out. Next thing you know, you're noticing kinder people, softer moments, reality bending to meet you. It's not magic. It's alignment. How do you do this? Start simple. Pick something you want, big or small. Sit with it. Don't just think, that'd be nice. Ask, how would I feel if this were mine right now? If it's money, feel the ease of paying bills, the thrill of freedom. If it's peace, feel the calm washing over you. Let that emotion build. Smile, breathe it in, live it for a minute. Dispenza says this rewires your brain. Neurons fire in new patterns, your body releases feel-good chemicals, and your vibration climbs. Do it daily, and you're not just wishing, you're being. The universe doesn't argue with that. It reflects it back. Here's the catch, you can't fake it. Muttering, I'm rich, while stressing over rent won't cut it. Your emotions have to match. That's why awareness matters. Notice when doubt sneaks in. This is silly, or it's too late. And gently shift. Replace it with, I'm open to this, and feel the possibility. It's not about perfection. It's about persistence. The more you feel it real, the more your subconscious believes it, and the stronger your signal gets. Soon, you'll see signs. A random check, a kind word, a gut nudge. That's manifestation kicking in. Not from logic, but from certainty. From your heart telling the universe, this is who I am. 11. Letting go and trusting. The flow that unlocks your hidden energy. Now here's the twist. Feeling it real is only half the equation. You can vibe high all day, picturing success, bathing in gratitude, but if you're white-knuckling the how and when, you're still jamming the signal. The universe doesn't need your micromanaging, it needs your trust. Combining that positive vibration with letting go of control, detachment, is what cracks open the flow. It's like planting a seed. You water it, give it sun, then step back and let it grow. Cling too tight and you choke it. Let go and it blooms. That surrender is not weakness. It's the key to activating the hidden energy inside you. This sounds tricky, right? You're supposed to want something. Feel it, breathe it, then not care how it shows up? Exactly. It's a paradox, but it works. When you're obsessed with controlling the outcome, it has to be this job, this person, this week. You're vibing on lack. You're saying, I don't have it yet. And that anxiety muddies your frequency. The transcript calls it out. The more you chase with doubt, the more you reinforce not having it. But when you feel it real and release the need to force it, you hit a sweet spot, vibrational certainty. You know it's coming, you feel it's yours, and you trust the universe to deliver. That's when the magic flows. Let's paint the picture. Say you're manifesting a career leap. You visualize the role, feel the pride, the paycheck, the purpose, like it's here. Awesome, your vibration's soaring. But then you start obsessing. I need that interview tomorrow, or it's over. Your stomach knots, your mind races, bam, your frequency dips. You're back to lack, gripping the reins. Now rewind. Feel that same vision. Love it, live it, then let it go. Say, I trust this is on its way however it comes. Relax, breathe. That's detachment. You're not giving up. You're handing the how to the universe. Next thing you know, a random connection calls or a different gig opens. Better than you planned. That's the flow kicking in. Why does this work? Energy thrives on freedom. Clinging creates resistance, a static that blocks the signal. Surrender clears the line. Think of it like a river. Dam it up with worry, and it stalls. Open the gates with trust, and it rushes through. The universe isn't a vending machine waiting for your exact coins. It's a living current, weaving paths you can't see. When you let go, you align with that current. Your vibration says, I'm ready. And your trust says, I'm open. That combo, positive energy plus surrender, unlocks a hidden power inside you, a spark that's been waiting to ignite. How do you pull this off? Start with the feeling, get that certainty humming. Then release the grip. Try this. After visualizing, say, this or something better, in perfect timing. Feel the relief of not needing to know. Gratitude helps. Thank the universe now like it's already done. I'm so grateful this is unfolding. That keeps your vibe high without chaining it to specifics. Another trick, act like it's inevitable. If you were sure abundance was yours, how'd you move today? Relaxed? Bold? Live that way, not forcing, just flowing. The transcript's spot on. The universe responds to certainty, not control. Let go, and it moves faster than you'd believe. Here's where it gets wild. People who master this, feeling it real, then detaching, report crazy shifts. Synchronicities pile up. You think of a book, and it's gifted to you. You feel a trip coming, and a friend invites you out of the blue. Challenges shrink, they're still there, but you glide through, trusting the bigger picture. That's your hidden energy waking up. It's not about forcing reality to bend. It's about aligning with a flow that's already there. The more you trust, the more it flows. Money, love, peace showing up in ways you didn't script but always needed. The catch? Letting go feels risky. Your mind screams, if I don't push, it won't happen. That's old programming talking. Control is safe, surrender is weak. Flip that lie. Surrender isn't passive. It's active faith, a vibration of, I know this is mine. Doubt will test you. An unexpected bill, a delay, but don't grab the wheel. Feel the certainty anyway. This is part of it, I'm still good. Every release strengthens your trust, and every trust amplifies your energy. Soon, you're not just manifesting, you're flowing, tapped into a current that's been waiting for you to ride it. So here's the deal. Feel it real, deep, vivid now. Then let it loose, trust it's coming however it arrives. That's the dance, vibration plus surrender. The universe isn't out there, separate, judging. It's in you, through you, with you. Tune in, let go, and watch your hidden energy light up the world. You're not just dreaming anymore, you're creating. 12 specific actions. Steps to embody your new reality. What if the key to changing your life isn't waiting for proof, but acting like it's already true? You've felt the vibe, tuned your frequency, let go of the reins, now it's time to live it. Manifestation isn't a passive game of hoping and wishing. It's a dance of energy, and the universe is watching your moves. Want a reality that matches your dreams? You've got to step into it now, not later. 3 specific actions can bridge that gap. Trusting fully before the evidence shows up, practicing gratitude like it's already yours, and acting as if you're already the person you want to be. These aren't just tips. They're the fuel that turns your vibration into reality. First, trust. Absolute, unshakable trust before you see a shred of proof. This isn't blind optimism. It's a frequency. Your mind loves evidence. Show me the money, then I'll believe. But the universe flips that script. Believe first and the money shows up. It's like ordering online. You don't stand at the mailbox doubting the package. You trust it's coming. Same deal here. Say you're manifesting peace. Life's chaotic. Bills, noise, stress. But you decide, I trust peace is mine. No proof yet, just a feeling, a knowing. That trust sends a clear signal. I'm ready. Dr. Joe Dispenza's work backs this. When you lock in a belief with emotion, your brain starts firing as if it's real, priming your reality to catch up. Doubt muddies it. Trust clears the way. Practice it. When fear whispers, where's the proof? Answer, it's on its way. Feel the certainty. That's your vibration talking. Next, gratitude before anything manifests. This isn't about thanking the universe after you get what you want. It's thanking it now like it's already in your hands. Gratitude isn't just polite. It's a power move. The HeartMath Institute shows that feeling grateful syncs your heart and mind, boosting your electromagnetic field into a high, coherent frequency. That's magnetic energy, pulling in what matches. Want abundance? Don't wait for the check. Feel thankful now. I'm so grateful money flows to me. Picture it, smile, let it sink in. Want love? I'm thankful for the connection in my life. It's not fake. It's faith with feeling. Try it daily. List 3 things you're grateful for, then add 1 you're manifesting. I'm thankful for my thriving career, and feel it like it's here. That vibe tells the universe, this is my reality, and it starts delivering. Finally, act as if you're already there. This is where it gets fun and real. Your subconscious needs proof to buy in, so give it some. Live like the person you want to be. Want confidence? Don't slouch waiting for it. Walk tall, speak up, own the room now. Want success? Don't procrastinate like you're stuck. Make decisions, take risks, move like a winner today. The transcript's dead on. The universe doesn't respond to desire, it responds to certainty. If you're manifesting health, ditch the I'll start tomorrow vibe, eat well. Move your body. Act like someone who's already vibrant. Neuroscience calls this embodied cognition. When you act a certain way, your brain rewires to match. Your energy shifts, your signal strengthens, and reality follows. Ask, how would I act if this were true? Then do it. Small steps, bold steps, everyone counts. This trio, trust, gratitude, action, isn't random. They're a feedback loop. Trust sets your frequency. It's mine. Gratitude amplifies it. I feel it now. Action locks it in. I'm living it. Say you're after a dream job. Trust, I know it's coming. Gratitude, I'm so thankful for this opportunity. Action, apply, network, show up like you're already hired. One feeds the other, building a vibration so solid the universe can't ignore it. The catch? Consistency. Old habits, doubt, waiting, stalling will tug at you. Push back. Trust when it's shaky. Thank when it's tough. Act when it's scary. That's how you prove it to yourself and the cosmos. Soon, the signs roll in. A call, a chance, a shift. That's not luck. That's you stepping into your power. 13. Spiritual connection. Quantum entanglements, cosmic clues. Now let's zoom out, way out. What if these shifts you're making, these vibes you're sending aren't just personal? What if they're tapping into something bigger, something ancient, something woven into the fabric of everything? Science is cracking open a wild truth. Quantum entanglement, the instant link between particles across vast distances, might explain more than physics. Could be the key to those unexplainable moments. Gut feelings, perfect timing, soul-deep bonds that feel too big for coincidence. Your energy, your consciousness, might be entangled with the universe in ways that echo the spiritual wisdom of ages past. Let's start with the science. Quantum entanglement is freaky. Two particles, once connected, stay linked no matter how far apart. Tweak one and the other shifts instantly, faster than light, no signal needed. Alan Aspect proved it in 1982, flipping Einstein's spooky action doubts on their head. If particles can do this, and you're made of particles, why wouldn't your mind, your energy, play by the same rules? Physicists like Roger Penrose suggest consciousness might tie to quantum processes in the brain. Tiny structures called microtubules humming with entangled energy. If that's true, your thoughts aren't solo acts. They're part of a cosmic network, reaching out, connecting, resonating. Ever had a hunch you couldn't shake? You're driving, feel a nudge to turn left, and dodge a wreck. Or you think of a friend, and they call 5 minutes later. That's intuition, and it might be entanglement at work. Your consciousness, vibrating through this quantum field, picks up signals beyond what your eyes can see. The transcript hints at this. If particles communicate instantly, maybe your intentions do too. That gut feeling could be your energy brushing against someone else's. A thread in the web lighting up. It's not woo-woo, it's physics meeting spirit. A bridge between what we measure and what we feel. Then there's synchronicity, those whoa moments when life lines up too perfectly. You need a book, and it falls off a shelf. You're broke, and a check arrives unasked. Carl Jung called it meaningful coincidence, but quantum entanglement offers a twist. Maybe it's not random. Your vibration, trust, gratitude, action might entangle with the universe's flow, pulling in events that match. David Bohm's holographic universe theory backs this. Reality's a projection of a deeper, interconnected field. Your energy tweaks that field, and coincidences pop out. Ever notice these spike when you're in a high vibe? That's not chance, that's connection. What about those deep bonds? People you just get, even miles apart. Twins feeling each other's pain. Parents sensing a child's need. Soulmates who click like they've always known each other. Entanglement could be the thread. If particles stay linked across space, why not consciousness? Ancient traditions, Hindu prana, Chinese qi, the Akashic field, spoke of an unseen energy tying us together. Now science nods. Schrödinger said mind and world are one. Bohm saw a unified whole. That friend you feel before they text? Your energies might be entangled, vibrating in sync, a spiritual echo of quantum truth. This isn't just cool, it's personal. Your actions, trusting, thanking, embodying, don't just shape your life. They ripple through this web. That intuition guiding you, it's your link to the bigger picture. Those synchronicities lifting you, they're the universe winking back. That bond with someone special is a tie that might stretch beyond time. Quantum entanglement suggests we're not separate, never were. You're part of a living, breathing whole, and your energy's a player in it. Meditate and you might feel it, that all is one hum mystic's chase. It's not out there. It's in you, through you, connecting you. So where does this leave us? With wonder and power, trust, gratitude, action. They're not just steps. They're keys to this cosmic dance. Intuition, synchronicity, connection. They're not flukes. They're signs of your entanglement with everything. You're not a lone speck in a cold void. You're a spark in a vast, vibrant field, linked to it all, live like it's true. Trust it, thank it, be it, and watch the threads light up. Your reality shifts, your spirit wakes, and the universe whispers back, we're in this together. 14. Practical challenge. The Quantum Thinking Challenge, 21 days to shift your reality. What if you could hit reset on your mind, not just for a fleeting moment, but for good? What if 21 days could rewire the way you think, feel, and vibrate, turning your energy into a magnet for the life you've always wanted? That's the promise of the Quantum Thinking Challenge. A hands-on, day-by-day journey to reprogram your subconscious, lift your frequency, and align with the universe's flow. It's not a quick fix or a vague promise. It's a structured, science-backed plunge into your own power, designed to break old patterns and tune you into a higher signal. Ready to take it on? Let's dive into what this challenge is, how it works, and why it could be the spark you've been waiting for. First, why 21 days? It's not random, science backs it. Researchers like Dr. Maxwell Maltz, who studied habit formation, found that it takes about 3 weeks of consistent action to start rewiring your brain. That's when new neural pathways, those little highways your thoughts travel, begin to stick. The quantum thinking challenge leans on this. 21 days to interrupt the old static of doubt, fear, and not enough, and replace it with clarity, trust, and possibility. It's not about perfection, it's about momentum. Each day builds on the last, turning small shifts into a tidal wave of change. By the end, your subconscious isn't just tweaked. It's transformed, broadcasting a frequency that pulls in a whole new reality. So what's the plan? The challenge weaves together everything we've explored, watching thoughts, feeling emotions, letting go into a daily practice. Day 1 kicks off with awareness. Observe your mind. Grab a notebook, jot down the chatter. I'm too busy. This won't work. No judgment, just watch. Then flip it. I have time. I'm open to this. It's simple, but it's the first crack in the old code. Days 2 through 5 layer in meditation. 5 minutes to start, breathing deep, slipping into theta waves. Visualize your goal, say abundance, and feel it. The relief, the joy, like it's here. Neuroscience says this plants seeds in your subconscious, and repetition waters them. By week 1's end, you're not just thinking, you're vibrating different. Week 2 amps it up. Emotion and action. Each morning, feel gratitude. 3 things you've got. 1 you're manifesting. I'm thankful for my dream job unfolding. Let it sink in, heart humming, frequency rising. The HeartMath Institute's research shows this coherence boosts your energy field. Tangible, measurable power. Then act. If you're after confidence, speak up in a meeting. If it's peace, declutter a drawer. Small moves, big signals. I'm this person now. Days 10 to 14 add tools. Try EFT, tapping, on a fear. Tap your collarbone. Say, I release this block, and feel it fade. Or use NLP. Reframe a flop. That taught me grit. Shrinking its weight. These aren't gimmicks. They're rewiring hacks, clearing static so your vibe soars. Week 3's the clincher. Trust and surrender. Days 15 to 21, you lean into faith. This is mine. It's coming. No proof needed. Visualize, feel, then let go. Universe, you've got this. Act like it's done, walk taller, decide bolder, live lighter. When tests hit, a delay, a doubt, hold steady. This is part of it. I'm still tuned in. By day 21, it's not just practice. It's you. People who've done this report wild shifts. A surprise gig, a healed rift, a calm they hadn't felt in years. That's the challenge at work. 21 days to reprogram your mind, lift your vibration, and sync with a reality that's been waiting. This isn't easy street. Old habits dig in. Your mind'll fight. This is dumb. I'm too tired. Push through. 5 minutes turns into 10. 1 grateful thought snowballs. A single action stacks up. Consistency's the key. Miss a day, no sweat, just jump back. The beauty? It's yours to tweak. Want love? Visualize connection. Want wealth? Feel prosperity. The framework's universal. The flavor's you. By day 21, you're not just higher, you're aligned, radiating a signal that bends the world your way. The quantum thinking challenge isn't a chore. It's a launchpad. Take it and watch what ignites. 15. Conclusion. Awakening the hidden energy within you. So here we are at the edge of something massive. You've got the pieces now. Quantum entanglement tying everything together. A subconscious you can reprogram, a universe that's listening. But it's more than ideas, it's a call to wake up. There's an energy inside you, quiet but fierce, waiting to break free. It's not locked in some distant star or buried in a lab. It's you, your thoughts, your feelings, your trust in the unseen threads connecting it all. Understand this, apply it, believe it, and that hidden spark turns into a flame. Let's tie it together and see what you're really capable of. Start with quantum entanglement. Science says it's real, particles linked across space, reacting instantly, no boundaries. If that's true for the stuff you're made of, it's true for your mind, your energy. Your intentions don't just sit there. They ripple through a field that's alive, responsive, infinite. Ever felt someone before they walked in? That's not random. It's entanglement, your consciousness brushing the web. This isn't fringe. It's physics meeting spirit. Bohm's holographic universe, Penrose's quantum brain. They're saying the same thing ancients did. You're not separate. You're part of it all. Grasp that, and you're not just a speck, you're a force. Next, your subconscious, it's the gatekeeper. From day one, it's been programmed. Life's hard. You're small, but it's not fixed. It's a living antenna, and you've got the controls. Reprogramming isn't wishful thinking. It's science. Theta waves in meditation, emotion in visualization, action in habit, they rewrite the code. The heart math field shifts with gratitude. EFT clears the junk. You've seen the tools, use them. Swap I can't for I am. Feel it, live it, and that signal changes. Your reality, it's a mirror. Tune the antenna, and the reflection shifts, opportunities flow, proof you're not stuck. Then there's trust, the glue. The universe doesn't bow to logic. It vibes with certainty. Feel your dream like it's here, let go of how, and trust the connection. Aspects particles don't wait for signals. Neither does your energy. Synchronicities, intuition, bonds, they're clues you're linked. Act like it's true. Trust before proof. Thank before results. Be it now, and the flow opens. That's your hidden energy waking up. Not out there, but in you, pulsing through every choice, every breath. The Quantum Thinking Challenge? It's 21 days to kickstart it, but the real shift is lifelong. Let's get real. This isn't fluffy hope, it's power with teeth. You felt stuck. Money slips, love fades, days blur. That's the old signal. But flip it. Entanglement means you're tied to possibility. Reprogramming means you can choose the station. Trust means you don't have to see it to know it's coming. People doing this, 21 days or beyond. See it. A job lands, a hunch pays off, a calm settles in. That's not luck. That's energy, yours unleashed. The universe isn't some cold machine. It's a partner, echoing what you radiate. Doubt keeps it dim. Faith sets it ablaze. Where does this leave you? At a crossroads. You can coast, same thoughts, same vibe, same life. Or you can wake up, grasp the science, rewire the mind, trust the web. That energy's not a myth. It's in your cells, your heart, your connection to everything. The challenge is a start. 21 days to tune in. But the real game, living it every day, every choice. Quantum entanglement says you're linked. Your subconscious says you can shift. Trust says it's yours. Step up, spark it, and watch what burns bright. You're not just here, you're it, and the universe is waiting.